Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for a Sunday MUFC Unfiltered podcast. I'm sorry we wasn't here last week, but we are here tonight. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk all things Man United, all things football, some transfer news sprinkled in. But I'm with my brothers in the building. Man like Flawless. How are you, man? Enjoying the weather?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Hope you're good, Saeed. Big up for having me on the platform as always. Always good to see Adam as well. But yeah, man, I'm blessed. Just chilling out. It's been a strange weekend because because of just the lack of football. It's weird to not have like much football. It was only the one game today, and yesterday was pretty dry as well. So
yeah,
it's strange. Strange.
Yeah,
big up, man.
Come on, bro. Always a blessing. And we got my guy, man, from Canada. You know what I'm saying to you. By the way, Adam, I'm going to Toronto on the 8th of June for 10 days. I know it's going to be difficult because you're in the other side. But
yeah, exactly.
8th of June, if you can come down, let me know.
I have a note there that I haven't seen for a while, so I'll try to make it happen. We'll try to sort it. We'll stay in touch, of course. But thank you for having me, man. All blessed, man.
All blessed. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This Monday night business is taking a mick now, man. I've had enough, guys.
It is, isn't it?
Bro, I'm sick of it, man. I'm not at the game tomorrow because I'm moving out, so I'm just busy. But this is our man. I think this is our 6th Monday night now. I think it is something like that. 6th Monday night, bro. It's just jarring, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. So I don't want to ever play on a Monday night again. But
this is what happens when you're not in Europe, though. It's our fault.
I know, man. I know.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We was in Europe, we wouldn't have so many Mondays. This is fully on us. This is fully on us, man. If we was in Europe, like we should be like a serious football club, then we wouldn't be playing all these Mondays. It'd be a Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday, Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't want to play ever again on Monday. But then people are still defending Amarin, when you deep it, man. People say, Amarin is good guy and this, that, the other. And I'm like, bro, this is a byproduct of having one game a week that they can decide to put us anywhere where they want to. We can't say anything. We just gotta wait. You know what I mean? Gotta wait for a game. You know what one's there.
Can't accept defeat, man. People will see the dead body and be like, nah, it's not dead, he's still alive. Like, it's a wrap, man. You lost. It's okay.
Exactly. 100%.
It is what it is. We move. At least we're grateful that we're third, and obviously we're not. I think we're fourth now because Liverpool won yesterday. But we could go back to that as well. Listen, Bilal, I don't know what you're doing, man, but you are moving mad with the super chats, man. I'm not reading any. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, if you do send a super chat, I'm grateful. But listen, you need to chill out with what you're saying here, man. You get me? Like, we're trying to have an adult show. You know what I mean? This guy wilding. I don't know if you're alone right now. I don't know. Go see family.
Oh, right. Okay. I see what you're saying. I just clicked to see what he's saying. Yes. Big up Paul. Big up my guy Paul every single time as well, man.
Yeah, big up Paul.
Yeah, he's I don't know what Bilal's on there. I don't know what's going on.
Bilal, I don't know what he's on. Yeah, crazy. Listen, I don't know, man. Bilal, or I don't know, man. Something else, man. You get me? But listen, we're gonna talk transfer news first. And Ben Jacobs put a little bit of a bomber on. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And Atalanta's Ederson is a name Man United's midfield shortlist, as revealed earlier this month. Arsenal also keeping tabs. Atletico Madrid agreed terms with midfielder, but have not yet reached a club-to-club agreement, and are also in talks with Wolves. For now, João Gomes. Atalanta value Ederson around 50 million euros, which is around about 43 million. And Man United have made contact with the player's side. Man United looking to sign 2 midfielders this summer, with Casemiro leaving and Manuel Ugarte potentially to be sold. Ederson, guys. What are we saying about Ederson? Because a couple of years ago, maybe was it 2 years ago or 1 year ago, we would have said, yeah. But now, I'm not going to lie to you, I find it very underwhelming, Ederson. When I look at what our midfield needs, I look at sort of profile he is, I'm not sure. And I also don't think he's had a great year, 18 months since the hype. Remember the hype of Ederson? I think it might have been 2003-04 season when he was like unbelievable. And then he's kind of like not had a great season or two. But slightly better version of Ugarte. Progresses the ball well in terms of, carrying the ball. But I just don't know, man, Ederson, 43 million. And if he's part of the so-called 2 midfielders. Bro, I'm not with that at all, man. Like, I'm not saying it's trash, but we've got to be very careful. That's why I put the title, like, in terms of, like, you know, like, we have to take it seriously this summer. We can't be buying duds that we end up selling 18 months later. We can't. This one has to be right. This midfield that we buy has to be hits now, because we've had a few duds in midfield. You know what I'm saying? Or midfielders where we're like, oh, are they good? Are they not good? You know what I mean? Where do we go from here? But I'll start with you, Flawless, man. Ederson, 43 million. Are you keen?
It's one of them. It's a name that continuously pops up. I feel like we get linked to him every single season. It seems now for the last 2-3 years, because people have always spoken about our midfield, that his name pops up. I've not watched him a lot like that. From what I've heard from yourself and others that have mentioned him, have said, yeah, he's a good player, but he seems to be, you see, I get it from your tone and demeanor right there, that he's kind of like a level below the others we've been linked with. You get what I'm saying? The likes of Anderson and a Wharton and a Belieber and Chouameni, like someone's mentioned in the chat. Obviously, we've been linked to Camavinga, but take all of this with a pinch of salt, because everyone knows that we need multiple midfielders. We are going to get linked to everyone, sorry. Any half-decent midfielder who's above average to world class, anywhere from there and in between, we are going to get linked with, because everyone knows we need central midfielders as well. But like I said, I've not watched him a lot to comment like that. But yeah, the price seems decent. That's what I will say for that. But yeah, he shouldn't be one of the two, because I've been adamant and continue to state this, that I think we need 3 midfielders. And the best thing about what that tweet said there, that was the Ugarte potentially leaving. So I think if Ugarte does leave, I don't think we go with 2, because it would just say it's main.
We need 3.
2 others. Yeah. I don't think we go into a whole season with 3, so it'll be 1 more, even if it is for instance, for example, a João Gomez or Fernandez from West Ham, someone who's lower profile and less money as well. But yeah, with Anderson, I can't lie, I've not watched him a lot like that to state whether I think it's a good deal or not. But I'll always my preference is always to go players from within the Premier League. And so you mentioned it about having hits, and again, there's no guarantee with transfers, but that lowers the risk. We've seen it with Mbeumo. Mbeumo and Cunha are 2 prime examples. Yes. But of course you can get it. They're 2 prime examples, but of course you can get it right. Because, for instance, look at Lemens, for example. He was someone who was unknown. Nobody was talking about. So you can get it right outside of the Premier League. But my preference in particular in midfield, where you got to have wing mirrors, it's fast-paced, super athleticism, all of that. Go and get players from within. But I just like the fact that we're looking at multiple midfielders in there as well. And if he was the 3rd, I go, yeah, like that comment just said. If you get 2 and then him, I hear it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. That's where I'm at. But if you get him and, let's say, for example, 1 more midfielder, then for me, that's not the right one. And to be honest with you, I don't want to be spunking 43 million on Ederson again.
Is it 43 million euros, they said? Or is it
43 million, 50 million euros.
What is he though? Like, what is what profile is he?
For me, he's a box-to-box 8. He can progress the ball. Okay. Like, he's tidy, but he's not like a player that you would love to have passing the ball, progressing the ball. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he's not that kind of guy that's going to build up the play. You know what I mean? But as a player that can get up and down, energetic, box to box, that is his bag. You feel me? That shouldn't be what Ugarte was. Do you know what I mean? But Ugarte, we found out he's not great at anything. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think he's an all-rounder, if I'm being honest. He's not an all-rounder. He's limited in that aspect, technically. Like, he's not, for me, he's not better than a Manu, technically.
Is he more technical, or is he more the physical side of the game?
More physical, but he's more physical, but he's a better dribbler, for example, than Ugarte.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we can get around, but he's technically sound. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, fair. What are you saying, Adam? Is that sort of your midfielder that, you know what I mean? Is that something we should be persisting by? You feel me?
I think he's a good player. And this is going to sound controversial, but even Ugarte, I think people are being harsh on him in generally. But the thing is, they are not my type of players. They are not
exactly.
Like, for example, if I'm trying to be very, very objective about Ugarte, and I was not the biggest fan of the signing in the first place, I can see some of the attributes he has. I can see some of the things he can do in a well-drilled team, because he's a work rate machine. And I think Ederson goes a bit in that same category, but with different attributes, better on the ball, mostly like going past players. But they are not the type of players that I like from a purely subjective point of view. I like smoother player on the ball. But the thing we have now, Saeed, I think that we need to realize as a fan base is that football is moving towards something else.
I know.
Football is not moving towards the type of player that I like. It's going to be more and more man-to-man press, more and more very, very big, versatile players that can play everywhere. Like, I don't know if you saw the quotes. I don't know if they are a valid quote, though, of Enrique of saying that he dreams of having no positions on the pitch and having only players that can play everywhere, a bit like the Ajax system. So well, you have a right back that goes man-to-man press, but if the defender if the striker he's covering goes back to the midfield of the pitch, you want him to follow him to the middle of the pitch and still be comfortable in that area of the pitch. And I think this is what we are seeing now. The players that I like the Carricks, the Thiago Alcantaras, the Paul Pogbas, I don't think the trend is going towards that sort of player. I think everything is pretty much data analysis, pretty much data driven. And you can see now that, for example, look at Chelsea. They are hiring managers that will take orders from the data and fitness center.
Yeah.
I think it's moving towards that. If you look at Brentford, if you look at Bournemouth, if you look at many teams that are data driven, Brighton as well. And if you look at even at the subs, sometimes we are like the subs are too late. But they have actually figured out somehow something in the status. I was talking with my brother about this, that maybe the optimal timing for a sub is around that minute because the press has become less and less effective. So I think we are moving like away from football and towards data. I'm not happy about it.
I'm not happy at all. That's
I'm not
sad,
happy about it.
Yeah. But then, someone just mentioned there, I think it was Cron King. He mentioned about Tijani Reinders not being able to be effective in the Premier League. And you know what, man? It's kind of scary because I thought he was a technical player, and I still think he is here. But he hasn't really grasped the midfield way. Like, he's not a conductor, but he's a box crasher. But the problem is with box crashers, if there's no space, or if the manager doesn't allow you to do that and be able to have that freedom, you're ineffective, basically. And that's what Reinders has become at Man City. He's become like ineffective and not really for what Pep Guardiola wants. Pep Guardiola wants control. He wants Bernardo Silva and Rodri to pick up the ball from deep. You get me? So it's like, where do you put then? And then you got Cherky there, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what it is. It's options to have, because you can see that Reinders, for example, is a talented individual, but we watch Phil Foden struggle at City, and that's not a lack of talent. I never hear anybody say in the conversations about, oh, Foden's bad or he's terrible. No, he's a talented individual, but there's so many variables with football. It can just be there's better players in front of him, or the manager's not working towards his strength, etc. So I don't really look at it and go, oh, he didn't stand out in Serie A, so he can't be a good player here. Because I can't comment because I don't know what's going on at Atalanta. I use Lemens as example. He didn't stand out in Belgium.
Yeah, and you see,
but now we're saying he's one of the better goalkeepers in the league. So you can. So like I said, I don't watch someone who's in the chat who will know Serie A much better than me. So maybe it is just the Alvarez from a talent perspective. Maybe Atalanta don't play to his strengths. I don't know.
They were a couple of years ago, Ederson, but now I don't know what their midfield has been. You know what I mean? In the past,
that's why I'm saying I can't. Like, I'm really like I can't, because I'm not watching the Serie. I'm not keeping up to date with it. So
let me see whether he's been playing.
Is it a manager? Like, what is going on over there? Type of thing. And it's not. And I haven't watched him in Europe as well. If they were, I know, but they was in Europe, yes, and he got packed up by Bayern Munich this year. But I don't know, like outside of that as well. Because they got heavy. Yeah, they got heavily beat up by. What's it called, by Bayern Munich? In the knockout stage.
Bayern Munich. Yeah.
So
Thuram as well. Thuram is someone that I would prefer more. I think he's better on the ball.
Kev from Thuram, yeah?
Yeah, Kev from Thuram. I think he's more techier than Ederson. I'm not going to lie to you. But the thing is, right, you are right. The Premier League is kind of like changing in a sense. Like, these guys that were maybe very useful in a slow Serie A league, they come to this league, they have a shock. You know what I mean? Someone saying there, Reinders has struggled to start the season, but then again, it's like, he hasn't been able to kind of like dictate the physical side of the game. He hasn't been able to adjust, and I can't have a player that I can't foresee they're not gonna adjust. We don't have time to waste. Man, these guys that come in next season have to come in.
Yeah, we need midfielders for now. Yeah.
They've got to come in, and I don't want to see no transition period. They have to come in and fit in nicely, because if they don't, bro, we're not like, come on, bro. We're not gonna
Nah,
see.
you're right. Like we ain't got time to wait. Like we need midfielders for now. I've been saying this. Like yes, Maino's there, but we need 2 starters. Like so, we have 3 of our midfielders who are all like that's all of starting quality. Yes, who those midfielders are is the conversation. So I get what you're saying. Like there isn't no time for no transition period.
I think there are 2 layers to this. I think the players we buy, they need to adjust to the league, but I think us as a club, we need to adjust to the times, and the times are moving towards something else. Like for example, everyone is going man-to-man press these days. It's very, very high intensity, and so maybe we are getting the right. Maybe Ugarte was the right type of signing, but we just couldn't do it because we are not. We had Amorim and we have Carrick who don't play like this. Amorim just don't play nothing, but Carrick don't play like this. So maybe Ugarte all of a sudden becomes a different player with someone like Areola or someone else in the league that plays that type of. I'm not saying it's going to be a world beater. I'm saying maybe it's not going to be as bad as we see as a fan base. And I think we need 2 levels there are 2 levels to this. As a club, we need to make the right appointment for the future as the manager. If it's Carrick, then it's Carrick, but I'm not too sure that's the right one because I don't think he's going to play that way. And if it is Carrick for like temporary measures, fine. But then we need to get the right signings for the next manager that is going to play accordingly.
And that ties into the manager, which then ties into the club in regards to what way they want to go. How do we want to play football? What is the plan? Because then that dictates what midfielders you go and get, and that dictates fullback, right back, winger, whatever the case may be. Like they need to pick a style and pick a plan and go with it in regards to are we going man-to-man press? Is it man-to-man press some of the time and we drop off? Are you looking to dominate the ball a little bit more? For me, because we need multiple midfielders, you go get different midfielders for different. So if you're attacking and on the ball and it's 65, 70% possession, of course you want more creative midfielders. Now, if we're in the Champions League and we're going away to PSG at the Parc des Princes, you're going to need a little bit more steel in the midfield. You're going to need a little bit more defensive now. So make sure you have that as well, which is what I like about all the links in regards to the midfielders. It's different midfielders. It's not just defensive-minded, robust, cover ground. It is that, but it's also players who get on the ball and progress the ball. It's also players who are a little bit more attacking minded as well. Because we need these horses for courses. We're going to be in 4 competitions next year. You are going to need all these variables.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, it's much different going to the Allianz than playing at home to Burnley.
Exactly, but
it's vastly different.
I know, we might get showed up, man. We might get showed up in the Champions League. You know what I mean?
With it, so you need to make sure you go there and go correct. You don't approach those things the same. So like that's where I'm at with it. So I'm just again, the midfielders we've been linked to, I like. Obviously, this one's new, the Alvarez one, but I was like before this.
Yeah.
So let's see how they see what they do. Tchouaméni, like I said, that's a no. But I've seen people say, "Oh, now I wouldn't take Tchouaméni."
Nah, you mad, bro? That's a no-brainer, bro. You crazy?
No, because it's not worked out at Real Madrid.
All right, he's a good player. He's a good player.
So because it's not worked out at Real Madrid, you're just like, all right. So Real Madrid are the be all and end all. But then they'll tell you in the same breath how bad Real Madrid have been and how they're unbalanced and why they've won no trophies in the last 2 years.
Well, you see, we're looking at versatile midfield players, as you said.
True.
Yeah,
so, big up facts every time.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Now, you know what it is? It just depends on what Man United are looking for, innit? Like, in terms of our style, innit? Like, when you look at Man United right now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have basically Kobe Mainu, only midfielder. And for me, he's a conductor. He's a give and go, keeps the ball very tight in possession. Now, I would go and get maybe someone like a Beleba to complement that. Then you've got a player that can go box to box and has the energy to go up and down. And then you could go and get maybe a Tchouaméni, Mateus Fernandes, or someone, Anderson, if you're going to get Anderson, who could then maybe dictate a little bit and whatnot and try and, you know, make sure that he's the last man.
With the one that's going to dictate a bit more. I think I would start with Wharton first.
Wharton, yeah.
But then, I'm with that because I get what you're saying, Saeed, about get someone being, and the club said this, more mobile and defensively sound alongside Maino to get the best out of Maino, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But we said also, let's say Maino gets injured or his form's poor or he's suspended, you want someone else there because people have said, oh, Wharton and Maino can't play together. Yes, I agree for depending on who you're playing against. But
yeah,
if we're dominating possession, that's fine because they can both create, they can both get forward, etc. But if you're trying to be a little bit more defensive, of course not. Like if we're going away to Anfield, probably not the best idea, Maino and Wharton together. No.
Yeah.
But that's why you have someone else. But like I said, if you're at home to Crystal Palace. All right, let's run it. You get what I'm saying, type of thing. So that's how I look at. I think it should be multiple. So I don't think it should be, oh well, we can't get someone who's like Mano to not play alongside. No, we should competition for places. That's what it should be for me.
I don't think Walton and Mano are similar. I don't think.
Now, when I say that, Adam, I'm talking about in regards to them both, not similar the way they play because they're different. I'm talking about from an attacking standpoint because people have said they're not the most mobile and they're both like offensively minded type of thing, which I'm cool with depending on who you're playing against.
Yeah, but I think Walton is actually quite mobile, to be honest. He covers ground. I think he's
you
more
know what it is
than Kobe. Much
Bro,
more.
What it is with Walton, yeah, he looks slow, but at the same time, like he's very technical. I reckon he's for me he's aggressive as well when tackle. He does get stuck in with tackles, innit? But it all depends on like when you're in a better team, you're just gonna have more of the ball in it, and you're gonna be a better team as a whole. You feel me? Like, and also when you look at him at Palace here, Palace don't have a lot of the ball. I think Glasner might be in terms of possession, might be the lowest in the Premier League. I think they average about 39%.
They're a very strong counter pressing team.
Yes.
So he's been at a good school. Like the manager's Austrian, so he's basically in the Ralf Rangnick type of thing, and all of the Red Bull school of thought and everything. So I think Walton, and he's from the area, from what I get. He's an English player. English players like Walton are actually quite rare. It's not something England produces quite a lot.
Yeah, I know. He's more of a technical kind of Spanish player. Yeah.
And his thinking, the way he thinks, is more about quick and give and go passes than actual aggression with the ball. And I think we need to get him because you know what? In 4 or 5 years, just like for the last 10 years, all of the good English players are at Liverpool and City, and all of the bad ones are like across the country, and we get some of those as well. I want to have one of the best English players at Man United, as it should be.
I'm with you on the one because the thing that stands out for me, even though, like to say, technically sound, his ability to progress the ball, like his passing range, like that's what and again, that's just a preference because people hear me say that and think, oh, I don't like the other midfielders. No, like you don't necessarily have to have a midfielder who does that to have a quality midfield. I'm just saying I think it helps. In particular, when you have someone who can turn defense into attack and get the ball into your 10 or your wide players quickly, like he can, with the quality he can as well, I think that is such a valuable asset to have. But granted, if we don't have him and it's Mano and let's say it's Anderson, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's awful. Like, no, like, again, there's different ways to tackle opposition, tackle opponents type of thing. What was the price? What did they say there? Sorry.
They said 8 million, which I think is going to be reasonable this summer. 70 to 80.
That's 70 to 80. I wouldn't expect
Anderson apparently is 125.
Yeah, that's
Anderson just don't get nowhere near it.
Anderson, I'm not gonna lie to you, I backed off Anderson now. I think for me, he's going Man City, but Man City are paying premium for him. So
it's the price. Same way if they was like 125 for what, and I'd be like, no, I don't think any of these midfielders.
No, none of these are worth that.
None of these, yeah.
Because we're all desperate. It makes sense. Film
and you know what? You know, in 2 years' time, you're going to have another Anderson hype, another guy.
I know, 100%.
Next year, man. You already know.
We might have one at the club. We might have one at the club. Jim Thwaites.
Exactly.
You know, these guys here.
But you're not going to get another Walton in 2 or 3 years' time, and that should be
special. Yeah. But then I also think Baleba. By the way, I put it on Fabrizio Romano on Instagram. Put like, oh, Baleba's still interested, and I said, no more than 50 million. And then a couple of comments was like, oh, yeah, you know what? I agree. Some of them said, I disagree. You're crazy. You're not getting him for 50. I think for me, maximum 60. Yeah. But for me, I try and go at 50 million.
That's fair, but that's a different because people will say, oh, you're not getting him for that. That's not the question. That's not what I'm saying. No, people are saying, what do you think he's worth? Well, I think he's worth this. Well, you're not getting him for that. So I'd walk away from the deal type of thing. I think I agree with you, Saeed. I think 50 to 60 million is fair, considering how much they was asking for last summer. And you see how he's gone this summer. If to me, he should be the third midfielder. I reckon you go get 2 others. And I would see how Brighton have him there. And like, he don't play every week. He's sometimes off the bench. Sometimes and all that type of stuff. Like, Belieber, I think, should be the third, especially because of the price. He won't be expensive wages, and he's probably not going to be big money. Let's say, for argument's sake, it's 55 million. I think that for a third choice midfielder, I think that's calm. And then you go and get 2 others. Ideally, Wharton and Chouameni, whether it's Tonali, Anderson, whoever. Yeah, go on, Adam.
No, but and I was just thinking about there were links a few months ago and in the summer about Felix Nmecha at Dortmund. Do you guys know him a bit?
Who?
I know the name.
Nah, he signed a new deal though. He signed a new deal.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently he signed a new deal. Let me go check here. Felix Lemaitre. I'm sure he signed a new deal, guys.
Because he's a physical freak. He's technically very, very good. And he would register as a local player because he was from
2030. Yeah. He signed a deal in March till 2030. Yeah. So he's out of question right now.
Because you say you want Nemesha plus Wharton, you get them because the reported price was about 40 million euros.
Yeah, he was for the Metro. Yeah,
you get them both for about £100 million ish, something like that.
Yeah,
and you have two very, very good players there, and then you get your £50 million for Baleba, like you said.
If like obviously this should never happen, man. Yeah, but if Man United were to get 2 midfielders only, which would be for me crazy. Yeah. If we didn't buy a third, would your 2 be Mandem? And it has to be 2 strong ones. I'm saying me, Tchouaméni and Baleba. That would be my 2.
That's Tchouaméni and what? If we're saying 2, which I'd be annoyed about, because I think we should attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be annoyed about. But let's say
like we should deal with the attack. But if it's 2, Tchouaméni and Wharton, if you're giving me an option,
Tchouaméni and Wharton,
the 2. Cool. I would go with.
I was about to say Wharton and Mesha, but now you told me he just signed a deal, so I need to think.
Let me know in the chat as well. If you have to buy 2 only, you get me? 2 only, yeah. And obviously try and be reasonable in what you're thinking, because obviously Anderson's going Man City. I don't
know for sure if that's a done deal though.
No, I can't lie to you, bro. I've given up on Anderson, bro. He's going Man City.
Here's what
I don't want him to go
to City. I'm saying City normally don't pay premiums like that. If they're talking 120 odd million, I'm not sure City paid it.
But they will get rid of Nico Gonzalez and one of Mamouche and someone else, bro. They'll raise the funds. So don't get me mistaken, Saeed. I don't think it's a funds issue. I think City have the money there if they wanted to spend that. It's just you're talking about I get what you mean.
Yeah, like they don't go high. They don't.
But then again, what is high like?
125 million, that's high, fam.
No, but the thing is, though, they spent, Mamouche cost. The thing is, right?
17.
You can say they don't spend well, but then they spend premium.
Nah, I'm not saying they don't spend well. I'm just saying I don't see them spending 125 million on Anderson. Yeah. I think that's too high for them.
I think that's Man United tax, though. I generally feel like they charge us 120, but you think they charge City like they charge City. I don't know. I swear down, bro. Million. It happens, bro.
90 million.
No, real talk, bro. Like they do this on purpose, bro. Because at the end of the day, you'll see deals. You'll be like, yo, how did City get that player for? But also, they might do this thing where Forest might say, you know what, could you give us this player? And they might do a little deal behind the scenes. Yeah, Grealish, to be fair, but ain't that a release clause though?
Yeah, Grealish was a release clause. And
they had to pay that.
It was a flat 100, and I wouldn't say. And Grealish has done more than Anderson at this point.
100%.
Grealish has done more than what Anderson had done at that point. That's where I'm at with it. So I just don't see them. Like I said, I could be wrong. I just don't see City spending 125 million on Anderson. But they walked away from the Declan. Remember, they was in for the Rice, and they stepped away because the price was
away. Yeah. But I don't see it being 125. I reckon it'll be in the ballpark of like 80 million for me personally. I think it'll be 80 million.
This is 80.
Yeah, I think if Man United are interested elsewhere and they don't go in for him, then it might go up. Nottingham Forest will be like, you know what, we'll have a little bit of a, transfer bidding war. But if they say, you know what, cool, we'll sell to you lot, then it might be 80 million around there. Yeah, Calvin Phillips, that was a bit of a mad one, I can't lie. But for me personally, if we're getting 2 only, Tchouaméni and Baleba, because then I've got a box-to-box and then I've got a City midfielder. I've got a blend. Do you get what I'm saying, Mandem?
I'm with you. Trust me. If let's say we sign Baleba and Wharton, I'm not mad at that whatsoever.
Yeah,
I go. You know what? Yeah, because we've improved the area. You have 2 quality players individually. You have players who are good foils for each other. Like I said, and then we're just lacking. Like again with Tonali, like any of the 2 that we've been linked with heavily, I'm cool with.
Yeah,
from Tonali, a Baleba, Wharton, Tchouaméni. If someone says, "Hey, random, pick 2 of the 5 or 3 of the 5," I go, all right. I'm not ready. I have my preferences, yes, but I'm not like. I think they're all talented individuals. Yeah, and I think they're good foils for each other. So you can make. Yeah, this is where the manager has to get the best out of whoever the duo is, and over the course of the season. It's gonna be a longer ass season. I think we forgetting as Manchester United fans that just because we've been terrible this season in regards to the lack of games and so much game space in between games. Next season ain't gonna be like that. We're gonna be back in Europe, and the Champions League phase is longer as well. That's
we got 8 games.
That's 8 games.
Half of the year we were on 1 win a month, and then we played 1 game a month.
So people keep saying this, like, oh, what about such and such? Yo, you are going to get. Everybody's gonna have more than
everyone gonna eat, man.
To have the game.
We need a big squad, man. We need a squad of 25.
Yeah, because it should be at least minimum 2 players for each position.
We need to stop thinking about starters and bench players. We need to stop.
Facts.
Only starters. We only sign starters, and then they get the best fit plays.
Huh?
Facts. I'm 100% with you.
That's why I'm with that on the midfield. When people have said, "Oh, like what about Maino?" I rate Maino. I think he's a talented player.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
For your place, same way whoever we sign, it's not a guarantee that you start week in, week out if you're not playing well. Because no one says this about C. We just spoken there about Rangers was supposed to go there and start. Foden don't start. Mamouche don't start. But you have options off the bench. That's what we need.
When your starting players start winning games, you love them.
Yes.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, in it. Yeah, it's true.
If we I like Maino, but if we lose games with him and we win games with someone else, I start liking the other player more.
Yeah, you got a whole bench and just improve your game. Like that's what it is. Like imagine able to bring a Maino off the bench, for example, during the game. Like that's what it should
Champions League. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's mad. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. You have to build a squad, man. I think for me, this is why I've always said, like, you know, we need to stop having favorites in this Man United team. Anyone and everyone is under pressure. Anyone and anyone can be displaced. Anyone and anyone. You know what I mean? Like we have to be this ruthless club. And it has to be from the fan base as well. You know what I mean? That we'd say, you know what? Yo, Amad Diallo, you ain't performing. Khalas, you on the bench.
And you know what?
You know what I mean? That player, Mbuma ain't performing. Yo, swapping you. You know what I mean? Shea Lacey coming on. Yo, come on. There you go.
Exactly.
Like, I'm telling you now, I'm on that right now, bro. Because at the end of the day, you get me? Like, I just think for me, we haven't got time to waste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
you know what?
I know we've been saying this for the last few years, but I genuinely feel like this summer it shows either we are serious or we are either few years away from success or many years away. From this is how I see it, to be honest. We could do some very, very clever things, and all of us
challenge for the title next season.
Exactly. Within 18 months, we're one of the top teams in the country for like seriously. Or we can make some decisions that we are going forward.
Bro, we could genuinely challenge for the title next season if Man United were to put up a serious squad. If United bought the 6 to 7 signings that I said that they need to, United could be potentially competing for the league. I'm not saying win it. I'm not saying United are going to win it and we're going to... Bro, I'm telling you now, but if United get the names that I say we're going to get...
There's so many variables with that, though, and also key to that, manager.
Manager, yes. Yes.
That's why I can't go out on a limb and say, yes, we will challenge, because there is so many variables, because it's not just the signings. It is also the manager. It is also what the other teams do as well. That's but also in there.
No, I agree. I agree with that. I think the manager's key in that, but I just think also, you know, the squad right now, when you look at it, bro, like that's what's lacking from us right now in terms of being more successful. Yes, the manager, style of play, etc., etc. But imagine knowing that we've got key positions in every. We just become so dominant by the quality of our squad. You know what I mean? And we become so, you know what I mean? Like just the competitive edge from Man United, the demand, the expectations then rise up. You feel me? Then I always think like we've got to think regardless of the manager. We've got to think about the squad, because regardless of the manager, whoever takes that job, you can say to them, we're not going to be a top 4 team. We want to challenge for the league. But if you then have, let's say, for example, if you focus on the manager, but then don't build a team, we could have the best manager in the world, but then we're not going to expect him to work with that. You can't turn water into wine and expect this squad to be competing for the league. But if you get a world-class team, everyone can have the expectation to be like, yo, we should now be challenging for this, bro. And I also think because the league is the way it is right now, I don't look at it and it's out of our reach. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's fair in regards to, because you can't have a squad you can look at and go, that squad is good enough to challenge, or the squad is good enough to win a league title. But like I say, the manager also ties into that. Because for instance, I look at Arsenal and go, is that team capable of winning the Premier League? Yes, despite its limitations. The biggest issue is Mikel Arteta, as he's proven yet again. Like, he is the main issue in regards to that team and that squad, and why I don't think they won't win a league title again. So that can be the case, because we might build a squad that we look at. But maybe, let's say it is Carrick. Do I think currently right now that Carrick is the guy I look at and go, you're a Premier League winning manager? No. But again, that could change. He could get the job next season and he's phenomenal, and I go, hey, I didn't see this. Same way I didn't see what he's done since he's taken over. But currently right now, I don't look at Carrick and go, he's a Premier League winning manager. But that's all, to be honest, that's all the managers.
Did we say Slot was a Premier League winning manager?
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah. That's my point. You can be proven wrong on it.
You know?
Yeah. It is.
I know he won something
wrong on it.
Feyenoord. I know he won something at Feyenoord.
I didn't necessarily see that with Slot, to be honest, after what he had done previously. So you want to be wrong on it. But that's all the managers we've been linked to. There's not any of them I look at and go, you're a Premier, even an Nagelsmann. I don't necessarily think, you're going to win us a league title. No. But the squad could be good enough, like you said. So I hear it. I hear what you said.
Yeah. The squad needs to complement the manager. The manager can't complement the squad. Do you feel me? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I think the way I see it, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go for it, bro.
The way I see it is, I think the manager should be considered as part of the squad.
Yeah.
At the same level as a player, in the sense that we need to have a squad that makes sense, and the manager needs to make sense within that squad. So the project, if it's a 10-year, 5-year project, for example, the project involves many managers, not one. You don't give one manager a project. The manager is part of the project. That's how I see it. So when you sack him, for example, after poor results or just because atmosphere or whatever, that the next manager you hire, it makes sense for him to inherit that squad, and on and on and on. I think that's how it should be. I think that's how I see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking as well, man. There's a couple of super chats that came in. Yo, chat, we got 800 people in the building. Let's get these likes up if you can, man. That would be amazing. Big up my guy, Ghost Factory says, guys, I'm all lives matter, but not BLM like Musa. We need to focus on selling players like first two to get money, e.g. Mount, Hoyne, and Rashford ASAP, bro. I don't know what's going on with Rashford. He scored again yesterday, but for some reason, Barcelona don't want to sign him right now. You get me? They don't want to spend that money. So
no, but they're willing to spend 60 M's on someone else. Tells you a lot.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So
I'd be a bad guy, but that's no need, man. That's no need for that. That was needless, man. Just kick a man while he's down, man.
I don't know.
You right. You ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this guy. He's saying bring him back, like take him back. Like what the hell, bro?
Yeah,
I know many Barcelona fans, because Morocco is divided in Barcelona fans or Real Madrid fans. Like they don't follow English football. They're not the big English football fan base in that country. And the many people I know in England, in Morocco, that follow Barcelona, they just want us to take him back.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
I hear we'll probably have to just loan him out again. Probably Villa.
Yeah, loan him out again.
Loan him out until 2028.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to be a loan thing if Barca don't, because he is on big. Unless we do try and sell him and pay up his wages, which is a sell. I'm not mad at that if they decide to do that. Go on.
The only thing that I worry about is that if he doesn't go, I think Carrick's willing to work with him again.
And I don't want that to happen.
That would concern me. I can't lie. I think Carrick wouldn't say no to Rashford.
Does Rashford want to play? I don't think Rashford wants to be back.
You get me? Okay.
I don't think so.
Rashford will just make it look as if he's making the decision. Like when he had the big part of the stick when he was in Barcelona. Yeah, that chapter is done. I want to move on. And now he's suddenly opening the door again.
Did he say that? I didn't know he said that. Did he say that about the chapter is done? Because think about it. Let's not forget. He was miserable when he was here.
Yeah, he was.
Or anything. I'm just saying, again, I could be totally wrong. I don't know Rashford. This is just me outside looking in. I don't think he wants to be back here. My shirt number's gone. There's talks of him United signing the left winger anyway. So you got Cunha. Let's say it's Dorgu, maybe another. Just for why? Like you're not going to be the main man. You think Rashford wants to be a bench player? I don't think he don't look like. I was saying this the whole time. Just last time he was here. Moving on. He looked miserable. I'm like, you can visibly see it. Yo, Rashford don't look happy. Why can you not spot this? Like
exactly.
And over. People keep trying to run it back. Yo, the Rashford with Manchester United.
It's over. Yeah, facts.
Let it go. It's done. We tried.
Have you seen this weekend though? The way that Cunha's getting hate and that on online social media. Because they're basically saying that he's not done better than Rashford, and 12 G8 is not acceptable at Man United. And I'm like, hold on a minute. You've missed a lot of context here. Rashford played Champions League football, Copa del Rey, La Liga. You know, he's in multiple competitions. Cunha's basically been in one competition, and that has been the Premier League. We went out the Carabao Cup early. We went out the FA Cup in the first goal.
Yeah.
So I think for me, if Cunha gets 50 in GA in his first season, which I do think he will get, he's on 12 right now. We've got about 4 or 5 games to go. If he can get 15, I think that's a good season. But for some reason, people are thinking that's bad.
I could care less about GA. I'm watching the game. Do you know the work rate of Cunha? How defensively strong he is? How much he helps the team with the team shape and everything else?
Yeah,
that's those things matter.
Facts. This is what I'm trying to say. But for some reason, it gets ignored. I think for me, listen, Rashford might be a direct left winger, but for me, I'm not swapping it for Cunha. I'm sorry. People are not going to like it. I'm not swapping it for Cunha. You can do whatever you want. But Cunha
again, the comparison of the two people can do that. But let's just look back at what Rashford did when he was here. Forget whether you think Cunha is good enough or not. Irrelevant. Let's move Cunha to the side, Dorgu to the side. Rashford, has his performances been good enough whilst he has been here? No. Let it go. This reminds me of people who still we can get something from Luke Shaw. We can get something from Dalot. It's over. How much more times do you need to see things? Man have been here 10 years, 9 years, 8 years. You watch the show for 7, 8 seasons and the show's no good. Why in the 9th or the 10th is it suddenly going to become phenomenal? Go get new writers, new actors, whatever. Something is not right. Whether, again, it's not all on Rashford, no, because we haven't helped him. Same way we haven't helped Cunha in regards to having Amorim because no one was good. That's why I don't really blame anyone for poor performances for the first half of the season because it was a cesspit and no one was going to succeed. But now all of a sudden Carrick's joined and you've seen everybody get better. And Rashford, again, if he's of this level, teams are going to come in for him then. If he's of this level, because he's available. We're the B side of the negotiation. So we have to say we don't have the power in the negotiation. So if he's of the level that people are saying he is, he's going to have multiple clubs in for him then. If that's the case. He's going to have multiple.
And despite all of this, when Cunha was not playing well, it's not as if we were not saying it. We were saying it. He didn't get away with it. We said we expect more from Cunha, just as much as we expect more from Mbeumo at the moment. Just as much as Ahmad is going through a little bit of a rough patch as well. It's not as if we're being hypocrites here. They're
I've called everyone out. I want more from everyone.
Exactly.
Oh, you have to do. Go back and check previous shows. Go back and check previous shows, people, of this very show. And your heroes credit. There's nobody who hasn't been criticized despite what Amorim did and everything. So
again, it was not good enough for us. And he's not good enough for Barcelona. And even Rashford at his best form, he's not a Barcelona type of player. Fundamentally.
Yeah, that's why they don't want to keep him.
That's why they don't want him.
Fundamentally.
It doesn't make sense.
Player.
He's not a Barcelona player. He doesn't play with the flair of a Barcelona player. He's more of a direct attacker. And that's not how they roll.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's not how
it's not enough at Barcelona. This is what you don't understand. Barcelona, what do they say? What's their slogan? Mes Uni Club? Mashke Club. So more than a club. More than a club. It's they need more. They need to have that stardom. I'm not saying that they have average playing in their squad because they do. You know what I mean? Yeah, Koundé and them man they're average, but you know what I'm saying?
Type of average.
Yeah, type of average, exactly. So
they're average in their own way.
Yeah. I think for me, we need to go and get a left winger anyway this summer. I don't know what's going on. Diomande seems like the safest option for me. I would love Bacola, but again, I don't think he's attainable. I think right now with PSG, man, do you want to really leave PSG, guys? Right now, if you're a player?
I think Ndiaye is a good player.
Ndiaye would be the one that's a safe option. I still have my reservations. I told people about Ndiaye. Don't get me wrong.
What is it about Ndiaye that you have doubts over?
It's just for me in front of goal, man. The decisiveness.
He's got good numbers, though.
Bro, I see it, bro. Yeah. I seen the goal, the chance that he took against Liverpool when he was offside, good goal. But just something for me when he goes in front of goal or when he's about to do it, is not for me clinical enough. He just kind of freezes a little bit. Amazing in what he does, etc., but just the end product, I'm still not for me there. And I think it's similar to what we have as in players that like to go inside. You feel me? I need someone that's going to go on the other side. You feel me? So again, I'm not going to say no to it, I won't slander the sign. I don't think it's going to be a bad sign, but people will then start to see maybe his limitations next season. But then again, the left wing market isn't great.
Here's what I say to that about him in regards to it. With better players, I think you get better output and better performances from him. And also, as well, he's the main guy for Everton. So he's the one the opposition are looking to stop. Whereas if you join Manchester United, you're going to have a little bit more space because you're not going to be number one necessarily on that list with Bruno, Cunha if he's out there, and Bremo, Ahmad, Sesko, etc., etc. But yeah, I don't personally think we need a left winger, but if we was to go sign it and die,
no, we do, Flawless, we do.
Yeah, I think we do.
I like Cunha and Dogu.
Dogu for me is right now not.
You see him as a left back.
Left back for me, man. I still think we can mold him into left back.
Regardless
it's left winger, by the way. It's been 2 games, guys, man. I get it, like he's been doing well there, but like his main position is a fullback, bro. Like I think he's better
offensively than he is defensively, though.
He is, but then again, is he defensively is he getting cooked week in week
out?
No,
I don't think he defensively gets cooked. I think he can do a job. Like when you're playing like big away games and things like that, kind of like not to the level, but how like Park did that. I see him being able to do that type of job. I just look at him and I go, yo, in them 2 games, even like I watched his goal catalogue and I was like, yo, you don't look like a left back. Remember he scored the
I know he was a winger at Lecce.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah, but
I've seen his goal catalogue and I was like, yo, to me, and the way he's an outlet on that side and the way he crosses the ball, he don't scream left back to me. That's just me.
Yeah, Mane is more of I think he's not a winger, but he's an inside forward / ball carrying midfielder. You feel me? But I don't think he's a winger, Musa. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know. Was you gonna say that, Adam? You gonna say something there?
No.
Something about Dogu, I think maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I still agree that we need a left wing.
Yes,
and
left
you know what?
Left back for me, both.
This is where I was going, Saeed. I think at the back,
both, man. Yeah, bro, both.
I think at the back
we need a left back. I'm with you on that. Sorry, Adam. Go on.
No, it's fine. Yeah, but I think at the back we need reinforcements because. If you look, I don't trust Maguire. I don't think he should be still here. I don't think we can trust Luke Shaw because he's been free with injuries this year.
Exactly.
But you never know, and I think that's enough. But Martinez you can't trust. Delicts you don't know. I think I don't want to be starting Maguire with either Euro or Heaven. I would need better than that. I need more established players at the back as well.
No, we will. We're going to get a centre back. We need a centre back. We need a centre back. That's what I'm saying.
We need 3 midfielders, a left winger, a left back, and a centre back.
But you see,
and a striker.
A striker. I don't think we need for this year.
No, if Xerxes leaves, then yeah. But also, you know what I'm willing to do? If the thing is though, I don't see Cunha as a striker, but we could play Cunha and then Mbeumo up front.
Exactly.
But I don't like that. I don't like that. I can't lie.
Then again, it's just a matter of priority, say.
That's what I'm saying. But then I'm like, yo, man, like priority is attacking the market and realizing if you attack this summer, this is the best chance to do it. You know what it is with Man City here? Man City technically have bought in 2 January transfer windows, Kuzanov, Mamouche, Vitor Reis. They've bought Semenyo, they've bought Gahey, and one more. I think they might have bought one more. They bought that in January. So then what happens is, they then went in the summer, bought Reinders, Cherky. Who else did they buy in the summer? Reinders, Cherky.
Donnarumma,
free. But yeah, Nico G as well. So, brothers,
Nico Gonzalez is January. Nico Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you, Nico Gonzalez. So they bought in like 7 signings here, or 8 signings here in one January transfer. So it's like multiple windows. And 8 Nuri as well, broski. That's what I'm trying to see. Like
it's over. It's not one window. It's over. Yeah, it's over multiple windows. I hear you. What is
it's required. Still 1 year in terms of the calendar. You're spending money in a calendar year.
Yeah. I
mean 400 million in 1 year, and I'm like, cool. Man United haven't got maybe the revenue that Man City have got in terms of. Let's be honest, City are getting revenue right now.
But we have the revenue. We just don't have the spending power because of many factors.
I agree.
We generate more money. But we just can't spend it because we've been in trouble a bit.
But that's what I'm saying to you. Because we saved money in January, I think United should just go attack this market here. You can still buy sensible. buy it over, I don't know, max the credit card in terms of like financing it over 2-3 year payment plan, like we've been doing, and go and get 6 to 7 players, bro. And then you can just make sure that maybe you might have to spend for the next, I don't know, year or two. I don't know.
So
just say 1 year.
The 3 midfielders, a left winger, a left back, centre back. That's 6.
Bro, we'd be set, man. Then we'd be absolutely set, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. If we don't put the pressure on Ineos to do that, as a fan base,
Are you saying the 6-7 with this summer and next winter?
No. This summer.
He's saying right now, this window.
This window, 6 to 7
7
signings.
players. I think that, but I don't think.
Bro, but then what's I'm saying to you? So that's why for me, I can only set expectations on this squad, if them targets are met. If they can't be met, then it's another top 4 team.
How many first teamers do you think we need right now, though, Saeed?
In the first team.
Yes, I'm saying the 11. Out of them positions, what are the 11? This is a great conversation. Okay. What are the 11 you think that we need, like, in that 11 positions? Yeah, go on.
Okay. Sesko's a striker, I'm just going to say Sesko's a striker. The backup striker, I'm going to allow it.
Right wing, for example, is the backup striker.
Hey?
Let's say Xerxes the backup 9 to 7.
Yeah, Xerxes the backup striker. But I'm gonna put Amado and Burma on the right hand side, So one of them starting, whichever you want to do.
Yeah, that's
left
2 over there.
For me is gotta be Njai. So let's say that left wing mark. So we buy left winger and die. So one, cool. Bruno's in the 10 because let's be honest, guys, if you don't like it or not, he's in the 10 next season.
Yeah, Bruno won't play.
Say for example, we get Manu and one midfielder. So it'd be 4-3-3. We'll have Chouameni.
Yeah. Example. So that's
Chouameni.
So we got left wing, we got centre midfielder. Cool.
So Chouameni and Manu in the midfield, right? Left back for me.
Left back.
I think it'll be Dorgu still. I think one. I think the
would you go and sign a left back though? Would you go and sign?
Yeah, I would sign a left back. Yes.
Okay, so that's 3. Forget the name. I'm just asking for the position.
Okay, 3.
I'm with you for that. So that's 3. Cool.
Centre back. Yes, signing.
Cool. So that's 4. And then what are you saying about right back?
Right back, I'd keep them too.
Mazraoui and Dalot.
Mazraoui and Dalot, I'm going to keep that. I know it sounds mad, but then I'd be going madness. Then it'd be 8 signings, you get me?
That's where you draw the line. 7's not crazy, but 8, you're like, 8.
8's a bit mad, you get me?
Since Dalot moved to right back from wing back, he's improved, and Mazraoui's a good player.
Yeah. So for me, so how many signings have I put in the first team?
So you put in the first team, you put a left winger, you put a central midfielder, you put a left back, you put a centre back. So that's 4. 4 of the 11. Yeah.
4 of the 11. You see what I'm doing now?
The 11 is
4 signings have gone in straight into the first team. Are we hearing this, man? 4 signings have gone straight into the first team. Mm-hmm. Last season, 4 signings we bought
straight into the first team.
They went to the first team. You see where I'm going now?
I'm with you. I'm not against you on that. It's just the rest by him. Because to me, you have to look at it and go, all right, what needs to be addressed desperately in the first team? Like, what is urgent? Flashing red. Like, we need to do.
You know what?
Like, the midfield, for example.
The truth is, some of the starting players you named that stayed, the Manu, the Mbermo, we don't know if they should stay. This is the problem we have.
No. I think no. That's a bit harsh. I think should start is probably a better question.
Stay in the 11.
Yeah. I stay in 11. Yeah.
Stay in the 11. No, they should stay at the club. No, they should stay at the club. Well, for example,
but then that's what I'm saying to you. My thing is, I don't think we'll buy a right winger. So therefore, the right winger stays for 1 more year. 1 more year. I would give them Bumo and Ahmad 1 more year.
That's fine, especially in that area. But if you tell me Kobe Mainoo, for example, in the midfield, I like Kobe Mainoo. But it could turn out that
that's what I'm saying. He could be on the bench.
Exactly.
I'm just going to give the benefit of doubt to because I don't believe.
But then all of a sudden you need 2 midfielders, not 1.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we know we need that regardless. But it's competition for places, so you could argue 1 starter or 2 starters. That's where I'm at with it. Hence why I'm not saying go. Hey, like for instance, strikers, left wingers, or go one side one because I look and I go. Am I cool with that for 12 months? If our options for next season are, let's say, Sesko and Xerxes as the striker, let's include Mbeumo in there as well. He's played as a 9. You have Cunha and Dorgu the other side on the left, and you have Ahmad and Mbeumo as the right. If that's our 6, so it's Cunha, Dorgu, Sesko, Xerxes, Ahmad, and Mbeumo. That's our 6 for those 3 spots up top. Am I cool with that for a season? Yes. Give them the opportunity to see how good they are. Midfield, that's where we're super light. We're way off it in regards to it. So I don't want to there. I also think our fullback areas are desperate as well. Centre back, I hear it, but that's not injury.
So I'm going to give you the bench now. I'm going to give you the bench. So I've given you the 11 now, yeah? So in that team there that I've not named, who have I not named on that team? So Ahmad is on the bench. Just for example, Ahmad's on the bench.
Yeah, you go back. Yeah, so go Ahmad's on the bench. Xerxes
Cunha's on the bench.
Yeah, so Ahmad, Cunha, Xerxes, new central midfield signing, whoever that is. Maybe the other central midfielder, the low profile one.
2 centre backs, I think.
Let's say the 2 centre backs, that's 7. And
how many is allowed on the bench?
Well? Is it like 9? How many is allowed on the bench? Is it 9?
Chat, let me know how many is allowed on the bench on a Premier League match day. Let me just check right now. Let me just check the Premier League.
You know what, Saeed, going back to what I was saying earlier, the problem I have now with football going in the direction it is going, we are moving further and further away from positions.
Yes, 9.
I don't think we can think of like a midfield, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder, nothing like that. I think we are moving away from positions on the pitch side.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, this is our bench right now, yeah? This is our bench right now, yeah? For some reason, Mason Mount's taken over a position, and we need to sell him in it. But say, for example, you can't displace him. Joshua Xerxes, I believe for me, he will leave Man United. Amad Diallo's on the bench. Bayende will leave. We'll have another backup goalkeeper. Malacia will leave. Ugarte will leave. Tyler Fletcher, Shea Lacey. And these youngers, I'm sorry, but you won't be on the bench. Maybe Shea Lacey. Maybe. So that means then I have got 1, 2,
so nice to see
3,
on the left side and not on the
5,
right.
6, 7 players. And then you got to remember Delit, Martinez.
Yeah, you're bringing players back. Well, that's a good thing. The bench is going to be significantly stronger, yes, especially if you go and do it. I just think 6 or 7 is not realistic in regards to them, to like what we're doing. It's like, what can you run for another year? Like, that's where it is. We don't know the level of this team. You see these individuals. Yeah. We don't, because we haven't been in the Champions League, because we haven't been in the title race. God. Yeah, we don't know.
We have to start selling this summer, you know, man.
Yeah, because when you did your 11, Saeed, you didn't name the centre backs.
Oh, man, we might have to sell a lot of players, you know, man.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, we might have to sell, man, guys. Man, I'll be real with you, man. We might have to sell players, man. But we have to be very, very honest now, guys. We have to start being honest. You know what I mean? I think for me, 2 in each position. Let me just, you know what I'll do, yeah? I'm going to create that squad, create 11 formation. You know when you have like depth? Does anybody know that website? I'm going to try. Yeah, here we go. I think this is it. 1 second. Squad depth. Yeah, because I'm just trying to see, like, in terms of like names here, you have like 2 in each position, innit? Really and truly. Let's be honest, bro. Here we go. Let's see if we can edit this one here. I think this is it, man. Oh, no, actually, I don't think it's that one there. Right, cool. But yeah, I just think for me, if you got 2 in each position, bro, yeah, ain't that something where you can look at and be like, yo, that's the right formation to choose.
That's my whole MO. I think
2 in every position, you know?
I've been saying this. This is why I look at it and go, am I happy with the 2 wherever for a season? So, for example, the left wing. If Cunha and Doggy are options for a season, I go, cool.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. Let's see how good they are. We've not been in the Champions League with these, man. We haven't been in, quote unquote, in the title race. We don't know what they're like at this level. We're gonna find out. Let's see. That's where I'm at with it. But that's just me.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. Let me just pull up this one here. By the way, big up everyone locked in, man. Let's get these likes up to 500 likes, man. Right, cool. Let's just say, for example, yeah, we have got Le Mans in goal, and we get a backup keeper. What's this other guy called? Le Mans, huh?
I don't know. Who's the backup keeper?
What's the other one from Bristol City? Huh?
Is it
Vitek, yeah. Vitek.
Right,
yeah.
Vitek, cool. Yeah.
Say we have on this side Dallo.
I think we need a right back, man. Dallo is awful.
No. We're just gonna have to just allow it, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
right
but Mazraoui is fine, and
Maz is cool. I'm with you, Adam. Maz, my guy. He has missed the consistency. I don't worry about Maz. Dallo is my problem.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for the year, we need a centre back. We need a left back. I hear you, but still.
Euro
saying
Maguire and De Ligt. I think for
I
me,
don't like this thing, right? It looks too much like an Arsenal jersey, to be honest. Change the
Hey?
color or something.
He said pick a different color.
Say that again?
You don't like it? Looks like Arsenal jersey. Looks like Arsenal kit. The
Oh
red and
yeah,
white.
yeah. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Let's just say, for example, Euro Maguire and De Ligt are on this side.
That's
here.
what it would
Yeah.
be. See if that's the free for that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
For a season,
I
let's
think
see
for
if
me,
De Ligt can actually get fit. Like it sucks that he's been so injury prone, but let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Cool.
been
Left
one
hand
match
side.
with
Yeah.
it.
I say it's gonna be Heaven,
Yeah, it's having Martinez, isn't it?
Senesi.
So you're saying
I would
Senesi
go get Senesi.
on
For
the
me
free.
personally,
First?
I'll go get Senesi. And I think for me, if the offer came in for Lisandro, I would sell him if I could. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cool.
First.
Right, Dorgu. And then you could go and get, I don't know, who was gonna be a left back that you would look at?
I don't know.
We got linked to that one from the German one, Nathaniel Brown. I forgot.
Yeah, Nathaniel Brown. Yeah, you could even go get the youth if you wanted to. Let's say, for example, the youth. Yeah, say for
We were
example,
also linked to Schlotterbeck, weren't we?
Yeah, but I think
yeah,
he's
we
still
were.
signing a new deal.
We were.
That's why he
We
signed
were.
a new deal or something.
Right. Say we got Ndai on this side, yeah? Ndai and Cunha.
Yeah.
And then on the right hand side, we got Mbuemo and Ahmad. Yeah. On that side here. Yeah. Cool. And then here, we got, say we bought Chouameni. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that's how you spell it, innit? How do you spell Chouameni?
It's TCH OU
TC.
Yeah, go on, Adam.
You're not going. I was about to say it in French. OUAM.
Let me just see 1 second. Yeah. Chouameni. Cool.
We know who you mean. If you put
Right,
TCH,
cool.
we know who you
And then
mean.
you say, let's say, for example, it's Beleba on this side here, on the left-hand side. Yeah.
Wharton. Do me a favor and put Wharton in there.
Like you can put it on the other side, man. Put him on the other side with
Fair.
Mano.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Reckon?
Yeah, why not? Let us dream, man.
Okay.
Let us play football manager, man. Why not? We can dream.
I don't know if
Can't we
we'll do
dream?
this, but yeah, this is
Yeah,
a
we
bit too
can't, but let us
extreme.
dream.
But
Like,
yeah,
you know, why can't we dream, man? Like, if we believe we can get Chouameni,
Bruno.
Wharton, Senesi, you know, like, I'm with it, man. Just put Kvaratskhelia on the left-hand side. Fuck it. Why not, man? Let's
Bruno
run.
Mount.
Yeah, why not?
And then you got Sesko, Xerxes. Right, cool. That's the depth right now. We would have if they were to build it. I don't think Wharton's gonna be. I don't know about Wharton. I can't lie to you guys, but I think you're moving a bit mad with the Wharton.
I think Wharton is more likely than Beleba in a way.
That was
I
dream,
think
man.
Baleba's more likely.
But it's
I
just a
think-
name
I
anyway. You could replace Wharton with Anderson, for example. We're just using it as a name.
Yeah.
Finale for
I
it.
think
if
he's
you
higher
like
on the
Wharton,
list.
yeah.
I think he's higher on the list.
I think if it would be maybe like a João Gomez kind of prototype. You know what I mean? Like,
If we are not
first
into
signing.
Wharton, what are we doing, man?
yeah. I think for me it would be one of them ones. But yeah, that's that
cool
would
with
be.
that for for a season. That is calm.
Yeah.
Let's find out about. I keep saying this. Let's find out about these players and this team. If that's our team next season, I'm not saying it's definitely it. I'm saying we will find out. A lot. How do we fare in the Prem? How do we fare in the Champions League? That's why I want. When it gets to the knockout stages, the crunch time, who steps up?
That's
Who's
7
the
players.
difference makers?
That's 7 players we just bought there.
Oh yeah, we playing FIFA, right?
That's the 23-man squad, man. Them
And that's it. That's not including Shea Lacey, for example.
Shea Lacey, Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah, because you sold Martinez. You know what I'm saying? So you jettison Martinez.
Yeah, we'd have to sell some players. You get me?
No, we would
But,
definitely like sell some players.
Let me know in the chat, likely or not likely. What this would be our squad next season.
Oh, it's hella unlikely, but it's a good squad. Like I said, I
Yeah.
just don't like the right back. But other than that, I'm calm with it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So if you think it's likely, you know what? Let me just put a poll in the chat right now.
I don't think it's likely to be.
Anybody who votes yes is just trolling, man.
Sure.
Anybody who thinks yes thinks we trolling. Imagine we get Wharton, Chouameni, and Belieber as a midfield, as 3 midfielders.
Right, I'm gonna create a poll. The poll has been created
And then
right now near Adam. if you think that is if that is really realistic, yes or no. We'll just put that. Yeah, there we go. We'll put that over there. So yeah, if you think that is reliable, let us know in the chat, man. If you don't think that's reliable. If it's not 100% already in for no, these lot are moving mad. Yo, let us dream, fam, alam.
Yeah,
let us dream.
You didn't ask that. You said, is it likely? Like, that's what that is. It's not likely, no, that we signed Wharton, Chouameni, Baliba, and then
that's what I'm saying. We gotta be likely. Let's try and mix it a bit lightly. Who would be a third midfielder that would be a cheap option?
No, I'm saying the Ndai one is not likely. I don't think we go get Ndai.
I think that's more likely than buying Chouameni, Wharton, and Baleba.
Oh, don't get misunderstood. That's also crazy. I don't think we go and get Chouameni, Baliba, and Wharton. Remove Chouameni. I don't think we sign Chouameni.
I don't think so. I don't think we get 3 midfielders and a left winger, to be honest. I think we have to go for 2 midfielders.
This is what I'm saying, man.
I don't think we sign Chouameni.
We're finished, bro. You can go and get any manager in world football. Like, if we don't do this year, we don't have a FIFA window, we're finished. No, I don't think. Listen, it might be a FIFA window.
That's a FIFA with Saeed. If you
no. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you. Be realistic about your 3 midfielders. You don't sign 3 that are of the quality that you're saying right now.
Yeah, I don't think we signed Chouameni, Baliba, and Wharton. I don't think we signed.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's why I said to you already.
I think we could get Baliba. For instance, I think we can get 2 of that quality. Like, for instance, I think Baliba and Tonali is realistic.
Yes, Baliba and Tonali. Yeah,
that's realistic. And then the third one being a Gomez, being a Fernandez, for example.
That's what I'm saying to you.
What's the reported price for Chouameni? Do we know? 70
apparently.
In pounds or in euros?
Pounds, I think.
In pounds.
I think it's pounds.
In pounds. So he's about the same price as a Wharton and a Tonali, and not that much more than a Baleba.
I'm gonna take Wharton out because I don't think
I hear you with the Adam, but you know what it is with Chouameni? That's one of my, I rate him so highly. I just don't see United doing that. You know what I'm saying? United don't give me that. United don't, like, we've signed top quality players, but he's one of the ones that go to, I'm saying, I think he's cold type of thing.
Did you remove the Wharton because you think it's going to be too expensive, Saeed?
Too expensive. Not only too expensive, but I don't think it's attainable. I can't lie to you. Right now, with the midfield that we have right now.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting that either.
In what sense?
Because if we're getting Chouameni and Baleba, we don't get the midfield that we're saying right now.
Yeah, I think if we get Chouameni and Baleba, I don't think we're signing anyone else in midfield.
No. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be 2. But then 2 is not enough.
Yeah, I think it's 2
Unless Mason Mount's the extra midfielder.
No, I think we get 3 midfielders, I think they do what they did with the attack. I think they spend... You're right. The reason why, Adam, I think they do exactly what they did with the attack, with the midfield this summer. I think the same way we went and got 3 attackers last summer, I think we get 3 midfielders this summer. I think that in money goes on another midfielder. I think we go get 3. Sesco, Cunha, and Bremo.
Oh, shit. Gonna be that. Damn, man. That's sad.
Yeah, that's sad. That is so sad, man.
Oh, shit, man. Let me just...
that's 2027,
Oh,
wish him speedy
my
recovery.
days.
I wish injury on
Back
anybody.
in action 2027. Oh, damn, man.
Yeah, that's sad. It is.
Oh, they say life can be cruel, and today feels that way. My season's been come to an abrupt end, and I'm just trying to process it. Honestly, I'm heartbroken. None of it makes sense. All I've wanted to do is fight for my team, and now the ability to do that has been snatched away from me, along with the World Cup. Represent my country is so much just gone. It'll take time to find peace with this, but I'll continue the best team I can be. I have no doubt that together we will win this fight. I'll walk this path guided by faith, with strength, with resilience, with belief, and as I count the days to get back out there, be patient with me, cause that's sad, man. Flipping hell, bro. I swear down, man. Everyone's dropping like flies, man.
Yeah, it's sad.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, well, I don't know, man. This World Cup, man, it feels like it's cursed, man. Do you know what I mean?
Sad. It is very, very sad.
No one seems to be 100%. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's getting ACLs. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's mad, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But hopefully, like I said, man, you can get there better. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, speedy recovery to Xavi Simons. Stretford Thingy says, in my opinion, we bring 1 DM and 3 bench players. Thoughts? What do you reckon to that, guys? 1 DM and 3 bench players.
Oh, you reckon? Nah, I don't think we do that. I think we bring in two. I think we bring in two, like, let's say serious quality, not disrespect, but like two quality midfielders, like of a certain level, and then one like that's slightly like the one that's below that. I think we again target it like we did the attack. I think it's Embuemo, Cunha, Sesko, but the midfield version of that. Because the summer before that, it was the defense where we brought in De Ligt, Maz, Euro. And now they do that with and they did that with the attack the following summer. I think we do the same with now who that midfielders are, I don't know. I don't think it's what we just put there. Unfortunately, I would love that. We can sign Chouameni, believe dream come up. I just don't think dreams come true. I don't think it's that.
And we got lucky with a release clause in the case of Cunha. Midfield players, they can be expensive as well, because usually forward players are very expensive as well. But with Cunha, we managed to get it for 60. Same for Brentford, because of contract situation as well. But you see, Sesko was expensive.
Yeah, I agree.
Players, Sandro Tonali is going to be very expensive.
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you, man. That's what I'm like, yo, what's going on, man?
Because it feels to me as if you factor in the hype and everything, Watson should be the least expensive.
Yeah. And
I think
we can't afford to get bench players, man. Like no more bench players.
No more I agree with that.
Starters. You get me? So
I know we are only going to field 3 midfield players, but we need to get 3 midfield players, and so we should have 5 or 6 midfield players, and we start 3, and that's it.
Yeah, true. Big up to Marco Dean says Rafinha is not also a Barcelona player, not just Rashford. United does have a world-class player in their attack before refusing Rashford. Yeah, but is Rashford world-class as well? Like,
we gotta sell him. Yeah, Rashford's world-class, man. I agree. We gotta sell him, man. Yeah, man. Rashford's world-class. You got a massive platform. You need to start pushing out the Rashford PR, man. We gotta help sell him. You got a job to do, Saeed. You have a huge Saeed, you have a big platform, man. So you need to push out this Rashford PR and say he's a world-class player to generate funds for him.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Listen,
man, he's world-class. I agree with the super chat, man. He's world-class. Any team will be lucky to have him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You lot need to relax.
He just helped Barcelona win a La Liga title.
Yeah. Big up K Deuce. Big up my brother says. Big up fellas. Send me controversial take. You think Licha's leaving? I pissy. Y'all think Argentinian players are going to Spain in the summer? Broski, what are you thinking? I'm not gonna lie to you, guys. The injuries are becoming too much. You know them sort of players where you're just like, yo, on his day is unbelievable. I'm sick and tired of that now, man. On his day. You know what? We missed this. Brother, I'm trying to move on now, man. I'm one of the biggest Lisandro supporters, man. I've always defended him. But I just think for me now, if we get a very good offer, we've got to move on. Because that means then we then start to, invest that money back into a left-side centre-back. And we just trust what we got as well. And then we build from our midfield. We build our progression in midfield through them, not the centre-back. You know? So, yeah, same with Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly was unbelievable, but time had to go, man. He had to go.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean, bro? He had to go, guys. You know what I mean? So I don't know why we have to have this position with Lisandro Martinez. Like, we just can't keep doing this. You know, injury, suspension, injury.
Yeah. I like him, but I hear what you're saying, Saeed.
You know what it is? The thing is, with Shaw, Mount, and Maguire, I don't like, for example, Maguire, he knows his role in the squad. I think Lisandro sees himself as a starter. And in terms of, for me, getting money out of, we could probably get the most out of Lisandro Martinez in terms of money-wise. But then again, ain't he out of contract next summer? Martinez. I think he's out of contract next summer.
Is he?
Yeah, man, in terms of, contract expiry. I think he expires his contract next season. 2027. So maybe we just keep him for one more year. And I didn't even know he was 28 as well, you know, guys.
Yeah, we signed him around 25. We signed him around 25, 24, something like that.
We bought him at 24.
25.
Shit, man. He's 28 already. Damn, time really flies, man. Yeah, we bought him in 2022. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
2022. And he's obviously now 28. So with age, is he going to get better? With age, is the injuries going to get better?
Is the injury? I don't know. Is this injury? Because 28 is the right age, to be honest. We can't be having too many Euros in heaven as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But the injuries, you're right.
The injuries do stack up. You know what I mean? And then they become
the same for Mason Mount. Like, he's on a massive contract, but I like the player.
Oh man,
he's
but you see, you like him, but what does he do, Mason Mount, though, man?
No, I like the player. To have him in the squad, I think he's good.
He's not even a good squad player, though, Adam. He's not even a good squad player. I don't see the benefit of Mason Mount.
On that money, with the injuries he has, it's been a awful signing. But when Mason Mount plays, he's actually useful to have in the squad. If he was just a squad player on a small contract, he'd be very useful. And you can see the last game against Chelsea, the game needed him to come on. We needed to take off Cunha, and he actually changed the game with the others when they came on. But that money, with the injuries he has, it's been a terrible signing.
Yeah, even if you rate him, which I'm not a fan of Mount, the injuries is a killer. The wages, the contract is a killer. And the number, because that number, you could attract someone better. That could be a bargaining chip if you're going two-sided. Let's say we are going to go get a left winger. That number 7 shirt could definitely be enticing. Whoever you're signing.
Even if I like him, I wouldn't give him another season. Like, you see what I'm saying, Saeed?
I would sell him out in a heartbeat.
Even if I like him, I wouldn't give him another season. But then again, I'm not a big fan of just piling up on a player because everyone does it. Like, I used to defend Anthony because, even though I didn't think Anthony was great, I used to defend him because the reaction was too much. With Ugarte, the reaction is too much. With Mason Mount,
knowledge. I just don't. What is it? What I get it when you're trying to say that. I don't see him being a player that causes me any problems when he starts. I don't look at Mason Mount and be like, "What the hell? You just lost the ball. You this." Like, he doesn't do anything that's like pisses me off on the football pitch. But when I deep it and I assess it, and then you realize, imagine you're a manager. You look at your resources, and you think to yourself, I spent all this money on this. What have I got in return? Mason Mount, what have we got in return? I think his goal contributions are about 6 GA in 3 years at Man United. No assist, by the way, I believe. No assist in the Premier League.
Yeah, but you didn't. No, but this is what I was saying, Saeed, is if you considering if you factor in the circumstances, it's been a terrible signing.
Yes.
I'm not saying it isn't a terrible signing. I'm saying if you buy him for cheap on a small contract.
Oh, but we didn't do that, though. That's what I'm saying. The whole conversation.
Saeed, I'm just talking hypothetics here. I'm just talking about the quality.
We can't do hypothetics, so Adam. We can't.
I know
what you're trying to say, but we can't do hypothetics because if that's the case, Adam, I would say, you know what? Kalas, you know what I mean? He's a cheap signing. I don't mind him in the squad because we didn't put investment in there. But we put investment, 60 million British pounds on this guy, and there's no return from it. There's nothing.
Saeed, I'm talking about the quality of the player. Don't drive me mad.
No.
What I'm saying.
You get where I'm coming from,
though? About the quality of the player. Mount as a squad player to come on sometimes and tactically as an asset, he's a useful player. You cannot deny it. How much
I can't deny. I don't think he is tactically a useful player. I don't, because we win with. You know what is Mason Mount? We win despite him. We win despite him, and we win. Like I'm trying to say, like we win without him, and we'll win with him. Like there's no difference for me.
I don't think you're being genuine here. I don't think you're being genuine, Saeed.
I am. Like we're not going to win a game because of Mason Mount, and we're not going to lose a game because of Mason Mount.
This is not what I'm saying, but there has been many games. Saeed, I would sell Mount tomorrow first thing in the morning. I'm not trying to build a case for Mount. I was just talking about the quality of the squad in general and how players are perceived. I was against the signing of Mount. I was against the signing of Ugarte. I was against the signing of many players. But when they play, people decide they are more shit than they are. And I'm not on that. Mason Mount has more quality than you're willing to give him, more credit than you're willing to give him. For the money, terrible signing. With the injuries, terrible signing. All of that considering, he's making the top 3 worst signings in our history.
But what's his best position? What's his best position in a 4-3-3?
I think he plays in the middle, or sometimes on the left. It depends. But then again, if you go back to what I was saying earlier, we are moving away from positions. That's why managers love him.
Yeah. But I just don't know, man.
Saeed. I'm not trying to defend Mount.
No, I'm not trying to say you are defending Mount. But when I say like when I try to think in my head like Mason Mount in Man United's team right now, what does he bring? What does he offer? What does he do? What am I gonna get? And apart from running around and pressing, there isn't anything on the ball that I look at him. Key pass, key moment. You know what I mean?
He's a tidy player that controls the ball and releases it. Saeed. If you're being honest,
give and go.
Being honest, you'll admit it.
But he can give and go. Yeah, he can do the little basics.
And again, what I was saying earlier is we are moving towards man-to-man press football in general and high intensity and high press. This is the reason we are linked to Ederson and Balebas. And this is the reason we bought Ugarte in the first place. And this is why players like that are trendy. And this is why
would you keep him next season?
I'm sorry?
If you had a chance, would you keep him in the squad?
Mount?
Yeah.
I said no many times. I'd sell him first thing in the morning.
Tomorrow.
But you're saying that we don't see the qualities in Mason Mount, though.
Not even that. I'm saying the criticism is too much considering the type of player he is. He's been useful and he can be useful. In the context we have now, it's too much. Like they are not the return on investment is too poor.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Flawless. What are you saying, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what it is? It's not even just Mason Mount, you know, bro. Like, Amad Diallo needs to do more. And bro,
definitely we need more output from him.
Diallo needs to do more. And you know what it is? Big Six will always get on to me saying that I always protect Amad Diallo. You know, I remember when I met Amad Diallo, and I've still got a profile picture of Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo, if I had a conversation with him right now, I would say I want more from you. We need more assists. We need more goals. I would say it to his face. I'm not one of these guys, that would come up to Amad Diallo. Yo, let's talk. Nah, bro, we're getting straight involved in the conversation. Yo, Ahmad, you're better than this. We need more from you. So I'm not even trying to exclude Mason Mount and be like, yo, you're the only one. Maybe we scapegoat him. Amad Diallo, Mbumo off the ball. I need more. We can't just score goals, you know. We need
no, agreed. They have to. Our attack needs to do more. In particular, those two, yes, without that, I don't think that's a crazy statement that we need our attackers to do more. Because Carrick's giving our attackers a platform to do well, we now are expecting more. Because it was so bad under Amorim, we all understood the negative effect and how detrimental he was to the team, where there wasn't an expectation not only for good performances, but also to get good numbers and put up goals and assists. So we need it, yes. And Bramo has to do more. Ahmad has to do more without question, as does Cunha, even though he's gotten better, as does Bruno. There's always a level of expectation at Manchester United. And if we go improve in the summer like we expect to as well, that will be on the new signings and also on the attack. Because as the team gets better, I expect the individuals to get better as well. 100. This is why I'm so adamant about fullbacks. Because I think if we get better fullbacks, our wingers improve so much. Because our fullbacks give us nothing going forward. Let's be honest. They give us nothing. Shaw and Delo, you might as well, once they get the ball in the final third, you might as well kick it back to the opposition goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they don't give us anything. They don't, and I don't think that helps our wide players. Whereas if you have overlapping fullbacks or fullbacks who can link up and do things, that gives them more space. If I'm managing against Manchester United, I'm saying, let their fullbacks have the ball.
Yeah.
Double up on whoever's out wide and give the ball to the low and short. It's like an NBA when they leave bad shooters open for wide threes. You know why? Because he shoots 15% from free. So they just going to leave him wide open. Let him shoot.
Facts.
Give Shaw the ball. When's the last time we watched the game and said, hey, you know what? Shaw and Delo were phenomenal going forward. And they were very good going forward for us. They created so much. They caused havoc. They was a good outlet. Anything. No, it's always defensive. So, that's where it is. But our attackers need to step up. But as the team gets better, our expectations have gone up as well. Our expectations are now higher of the team and individuals because of where we're at level-wise, because of what Carrick's done. And if we go and sign players in the summer, that level of expectation will go up again. So, Ahmad definitely needs to do more, as does Mbro. With you.
Yeah. Guys, 1,000 people are in the building here, and we've only got 390 likes.
That was the Mason Mount talk, man. That's why the people
Mason Mount, broski. That's Mason Mount numbers. You know what I mean? Guys, if you're watching right now and you haven't hit the like button, it doesn't take you a lot to do it, man. Like, I'll show you where it is if you don't know where it is. You know what I mean? It takes you 2 seconds to like the video. It's right there on your screen right there. Just hit the like button. I mean, let's see, look at that. It's got up to 329 now. Just hit that like button. It helps the channel, you feel me? And it doesn't cost a penny, you feel me? So please like the video. Man, then Brentford tomorrow. Are we confident, or is this going to be another banana skin?
So if we play against a team that starts with B on a weekday, we're fucked.
Bournemouth, Brighton,
Brentford.
bro.
Bro. I can't lie, man. You know what it is, though, man? Them we haven't won a Monday Night Football, you know, at home.
We don't win them, Saeed. I don't know what it is.
What is it with these Monday Night Footballs, man?
You know what? We've just been a bad team. We didn't win too many games. We didn't win too many games when the letters began with S. When the day began with S, we struggled anyway.
True.
If the day ends in Y, we gonna struggle. We was averaging 1 win per month. Let's not forget this. There's nothing to do with Mondays. We were just an awful outfit. Now we're a better outfit. It's gonna be a struggle though. It's gonna be a test because Brentford ain't.
I think it'll be a big test. I can't lie to you. I want it. I want it.
Yeah, of course. And Brentford ain't gonna. They're fighting for Europe, which would be absolutely massive for them. So, am I confident going into the game? Yes, I am. But what's this Cunha injury?
Cunha apparently is a doubt, bro. They're saying that Cunha potentially could be a doubt for the game, bro, which is a little bit concerned. Apparently, he wasn't seen in training. So yeah, man, there is a concern that Cunha isn't available for the game. He wasn't seen in training, which means that we could be potentially playing Amad Diallo right and Bumo left, Sesko front. You feel me?
Cunha's a miss, but I'm not mad at that if that's what we do.
Yeah. You know, we could play Mason Mount. Hey, it could be Mason Mount on the left-hand side.
Could be.
If we was playing,
I find this funny. Because when I'm not defending a player, but I'm just trying to be balanced, which I'm not always balanced. This is when I catch smoke.
Yeah.
This is when they talk to me say, when I try to be like more reasonable about Ugarte and Anthony and the Mounts, I'm not defending them. I don't like them.
You know what it is, Adam? You're a nice guy, so that's what it is, man. You just trying to be, because you're a nice guy, you trying to be fair and nice to these players, rather than you know what it is with the likes of Ugarte and Mounts and players like this. That's what it is. Because you're just the nice individuals. Well, it's like I'm a piece of shit, so I'm gonna just call it as it is with these. And we know what Mounts is and what he don't bring. Because Mount's an attacking player, and I get what you're saying in regards to that. Everything we talk about with him that's a plus is defense. He's defensively responsible. He'll follow instructions to a T. He'll work hard. If you're going away and you're not going to have the ball, Mount's your guy. Exactly, you're going away to Barcelona, you're going away to... He's the guy for that. But you have to give me something more. Like, Dogu, I think, does that. Well, he gives me something on the ball.
Exactly. So
was that. But he gave me something on the ball.
This is what the conversation said. This is what the conversation started, that if we had bought him for £20 million on a small contract, I'd say, whatever, not too bad for what he does.
Yeah.
But that's not the reality. And then all of a sudden, Saeed was on my neck.
No, I'm just trying to, listen, man, I just can't stand Mason Mount. That's all it is, man.
Exactly.
I just want him gone, man. I just want him gone. Gone out of my football club. You get me? So it's not on you, man. It's not on you. Trust me.
No, and I would sell him tomorrow. I would release him tomorrow. Let alone sell him.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna start this. Le Mans is in goal, obviously. You know what I mean? Man like Le Mans, he's gonna be definitely in goal. Right back, guys, a tricky one, you know. Le Mans or Mazraoui, chat, because there's a lot bit of a dispute here. Who's better? Who's not? And obviously, we got a Moroccan bias here. But you know what it is, Adam? A lot of people are not favoring Mazraoui right now. And is there a difference between the way he plays in Morocco and because I feel like for Morocco, he's attacking. He's like up and down.
For Morocco, if you ask Moroccans, they will tell you there's not much between Mazraoui and Hakimi.
Wow.
To that level.
Crazy.
Like, he was our best player in the AFCON, or second best player, you could say. He was a better player than Hakimi was.
Yeah.
And he was playing at left back for most of it.
Yeah.
So I think, and you know what? There's this thing with the United fan base that I find fascinating. When a player doesn't play for a long period of times, they just decide he's poor.
I know.
Let's suppose the player's last game was a 10 out of 10 in a cup final. He got injured, didn't play for 3 months. The first game coming back, people will say he's been out because he was poor. There's some sort of collective psychosis that happens.
It's so true, you know. It's so true that, you know, when you deep it, like he comes in and he has one bad game and they say, yeah, you know what, he ain't good anymore. Yeah.
For example, Mainu, same thing happened with Mainu, not playing. But Mainu has the advantage of being from the academy. They get more of a free pass when they are from the academy. But if someone else doesn't play for a long period of time, all of a sudden they decide he was shit.
Yeah,
without no rational explanation.
Yeah.
For it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go back to Dalot for this game, though. What are you not saying? I love Mazraoui, but I'm gonna go back to Dalot.
I'm tired of the I'm running Maz. That's just
I'm
me.
going with Mazraoui. I prefer
Mazraoui. Okay, you outnumbered then. So yeah, we're going Mazraoui.
But I just think he's a better player, to be honest.
100%. Yeah, I mean 100%. Backline, I think will be Lenny Yoro and Maguire. But then again, I'm thinking Heaven and Maguire.
It should be Heaven and Maguire. But personally, I'd like to see Yoro. I'd like to see Yoro and Heaven play together. To be honest, that's just me.
I
want to see it. Let's see how good they are. I think we should have done it against Leeds. Granted, it might not have changed the result because we was all awful. But let's see how good these players are. I keep saying this.
True.
I want to find out about these individuals. We can talk here from now till the start of next season. How good are these players? Can you swim? Throw them in at the deep end. It will probably be Maguire and Yoro. But I think Heaven should get a start. Because he played well against Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm going Heaven Maguire.
Is this what we want, or is this what we think Carrick's going with?
No. What we want.
All right, cool. If you want to go Maguire,
I'm going Heaven and Maguire.
Cool. If you go Maguire and Heaven, cool.
Yeah,
I think Mazraoui and Heaven was good, and then Dalot on the right. That was the last game.
But we got centre back now. Let's just use the centre backs.
If you want.
Yeah, let's go with Heaven and Maguire. Let's see how that partnership.
Because you know, with Maguire, when you have trust in him, this is where he fails you. When you expect nothing.
Yeah, probably.
When you expect nothing out of Maguire, he turns up.
I know. It's true. Unfortunately, it's going to be Shaw left back.
This is where he fails you.
Gallo isn't going to be there. Sorry, Dorgu's not ready yet. It might be on the bench. Same midfield guys, Casemiro and Mainu, Bruno.
And Bruno, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the midfield,
yeah, midfield picks itself, to be honest with you. And it's good to see Mainu back in the Old Trafford, you know what I mean? So yeah, that'll be it there. Let's just get these a little bit further back. And then I'm gonna go by what should happen, and I think Cunha will be back fit. So I'm gonna go with Cunha and Mbeumo and Ahmad, even though I don't really like Mbeumo up front. You get me? But Sesko has struggled, man, up front. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I prefer Impact for now. You get me? You know what I'm trying to say? What are you guys saying?
Fair enough, I suppose.
Trying to think. Who do I want up top in this game? Who do I?
Sesko and Mbeumo, so it's one of them two, really.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, do I?
I think Mbeumo has struggled also.
Yeah, he has struggled. I'm saying to you, it's whoever.
You know what?
Xerxes will have a chance, but then, like, is he going to play? How likely?
Yeah, he ain't going to play. That's what I'm saying. So there's no play. I would personally go and I'd play Mbeumo wide right and put Sesko up top. Personally, that's me though.
Yeah,
I don't mind what you were going to do, Saeed.
I'm going to say Mbeumo up front. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go Mbeumo. Listen, Sesko, unfortunately, when he starts, it's just not clicking right now, man.
Yeah, but then again, I think that's not because of the performance of not his performance per se.
No, it's a team. It's a team.
As a team, I think as a team, the problem is more systematic.
Yeah, Ahmad has dipped in form. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should be dropping Ahmad. I'm not gonna lie to you, but then again, his form has to come from somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
Any of the two out of the three, I'm cool with. That's what I like about his options. If someone says Sesko and Ahmad, I say cool. If someone says Mbeumo with Sesko, cool. If someone says Ahmad with Sesko, cool. I am not. Any two of the three of them, I'm fine with.
And Ahmad's form has dropped, but we still play better with him in the team, regardless.
I know, man. This is what I'm trying to say, brother. You see what I mean? We play better with him.
We could have tried Zerski. I don't know why we never tried Zerski, to be honest.
Bro, it's almost like, you know what I mean?
I would like to see it, but he ain't doing it.
It's not happening. I know it's not happening, but
it's not happening at all, man. And that's the saddest thing about it. It's not gonna happen. We've not tried it, we've not done it, we just dismissed it. It's almost like we just dismissed it.
It may not work, but at least it was. I think Carrick, it was worth a try. At least once.
Yeah. That's why I'm a bit kind of like thinking, why has he not really done much with Xerxes up front? I don't know, it's weird. Dilar says, I just realized Shaw is a United player since 2014. I ain't realized that. I know he's been there since 2004. You know what I mean? So it's you know what I mean? It's one of them ones where I know he's there, man. And also now we just need 2 more wins, Mandem, to
just
qualify
2, for qualify for Champions League. Okay.
Yeah, we need 2 more wins. If we beat Brentford and Liverpool, we're done. You feel me? Obviously, we're level on points with Liverpool. We scored more goals than them. But yeah, if we win tomorrow, we're back. Because
we got 3 points clear of both Liverpool and Villa, which is good still.
Yeah, 3 points above both of them. You get me? I think Liverpool Aston Villa plays Tottenham, which could be tricky next. Obviously, Liverpool play us.
Are Spurs going down, you think, or are they?
Yeah, I think they're going.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think West Ham bottle it, but yeah.
You reckon West Ham? You reckon Spurs stay up?
Yeah.
Have a look.
Are tougher, man. Than
look at that. By the way, you need to go back to Chelsea's run of form.
Oh yeah, Chelsea, bro. Look at them, man. There, 5 L's in a row, bro. You get me? So yeah, I think for me personally, 2. We've got next year. This is our games next coming up.
We have a very difficult end to the season, I think.
It's nice, bro. Look at that, bro. We just got 5 more games, guys, and just win them 2. We don't even want to worry about these 3. We could lose all 3 if we wanted to, but still be Champions League. You get me? So the main thing is, as much as I want to finish 3rd, Champions League is the most priority. You feel me? And then 2 more wins, and then we can start. You know what I mean? Relaxing, getting ready for next season. You get me? That was our last game, by the way. We played against Chelsea. So he could go with his team, to be fair, against Chelsea. Obviously, we'll change Maguire there.
But Chelsea were quite poor. I expect Brentford to be more difficult to play against.
Yeah, Brentford will be.
Brentford going to give us a game. Like, that's not going to be.
Brentford will give us a game. Yeah, you're right.
And they fight for Europe as well, which is, like I said, massive for them. If they
we left the ball to Chelsea, but we on purpose, we left them have the ball. They were not dangerous with it.
Yeah,
like it was easy to play against them. I don't think Brentford are going to be as easy.
Yeah, that's true. When you deep it like that, like this was their game when they won. Did they beat Chelsea? No, that's Brentford.
This is us.
When was that last game that they had? Was it Fulham? Yeah, this was their team that they played, I believe. We should look at their team that they had out there. This is their team. Igor Thiago obviously is in fire right now, so they'll probably play a similar team to this. Kelleher, Coyote, Vandenberg, Collins, Potter, Jensen, Yarmolenko, Atara. This for me is the worry. For me is the wingers. These wingers out here, man. There's the worry. Luke Shaw and Figgy have got to be on it. Damsgaard in the middle. Thiago is going to be a problem as well. So we've got to be careful, man. They're fighting for Champions League football, like I said to you, or Europa League at least. They're
right there. Look, they're right there.
44. You know what I mean? Points.
Right there, man.
I mean, so they're going to be climbing up the league table, man, if they do their thing, bro. So 48. So they'll try and try and put pressure on Man United. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I think for me, I'm gonna go humble. I want to say 2-1 Man United. I can't lie to you. I think it'll be a difficult game. I think it'll be a close game, very, fine margins. I'm gonna go 2-1 Man United.
I was about to say 2-1 as well. I think somehow I don't feel we are keeping a clean sheet. Somehow, I don't know why.
I'm going with the clean sheet, man. 2-0. Let's go.
2-0, yeah.
I'm running the clean sheet, man. We just got one against Chelsea. Let's run it. Let's run another one, man.
Yeah, but it's easier to play against Garnacho.
Oh, definitely, it's tough. Like Garnacho, he's one of them. He defends himself. You feel me?
He defends himself, bro. Yeah, he's.
The clip of Casemiro taking a ball away from him. You know how many times I watched it?
Oh my days, fam! You seen that? Oh,
so satisfying, man.
Wow, man! It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And like I said, he's about to get sold now as well, so that's even better. You get me?
He's going to Osasuna or some club like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, fair play. You know what I mean? Osasuna, someone down there. You get me? So Bruno to make his record. Yeah, he's a 3 away, I believe, so he can break that as well. And Dorgu and Lenny Euro should be back. Hopefully, Cunha's back.
Yeah,
and man, let's have a good end to the season, man. I think for me, it's about ending the season on a high. I do believe the Michael Carrick situation is still like on people's minds. You know what I mean? Like, Adam, are you keeping Michael Carrick next season? I didn't ask you.
No, I wouldn't.
What? Bomba?
If I had to pick, I wouldn't be fuming if he
Marco
stayed.
Rose, man. He went to Bournemouth, bro. That's your manager.
Yeah. See, and I think that's scary, to be honest.
Is he? You know,
Well,
Flawless, he's been talking about Marco Rose. Since I met Adam here and your brother, you've been talking about Marco Rose
for a while.
He's a top
before
manager.
He went to Dortmund and before he went to Leipzig, and he did well with those two clubs. And now he's going to the Premier League, and maybe it won't work, but he still is a good manager, because if you look at Bournemouth, they're hiring good managers.
Yeah, man. So who do you want then? Who do you want as manager?
I don't know who do I want, because to be honest, what I'm seeing from Carrick is not convincing me that much. Even though I don't think it's awful, I'm not convinced. I can't say with a full conviction I'm convinced. I saw some games where I was scared. I think he's too reactive. I think he's sometimes he looks passive because he's in his own head too much during the games. Sometimes the subs are late. Oftentimes the subs are late. They are not the subs I would expect. Tactically, it's fine, but it's the thing. My problem with Carrick is that Amorim was so bad that we can't assess Carrick properly.
Maybe. Yeah, I hear you on that aspect. But
you see,
then again, we also can't go away from the fact that we can't give him the credit and the praise that he deserves.
He's getting the credit. He's getting the credit. I'm giving him his credit. This is why I wouldn't be raging if he got the job. But I can't say I'm fully convinced. And maybe Amorim was so bad that maybe Carrick is still underperforming the squad, but he's just so much better than Amorim was that we can't really tell.
I'm not saying that he's the oracle, but what I'm saying is that I think for me, I think he's a low risk, high reward, maybe sort of manager. Where
you know what?
low risk,
low reward as well. I think you're not going to crash down. I don't think you're going to get to some extreme heights.
I think for me, because of the World Cup, that's why for me I've always said, the World Cup has been the biggest factor. If the World Cup wasn't there, I would probably say, you know what, Carrick, let's move on and we go and get a new manager in. Because
who would be the manager though, Saeed, you'd want?
Hey?
Who would be the manager you want?
If I was gonna pick, without Carrick, I think for me it would be probably Areola, because I like Areola's football.
I like Areola.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been Areola.
That the pool of managers is just not.
That's what I'm saying to you. Like, no one excites me, bro. Nobody says to me, yo, oh my God.
There's no one that there's no one that you see and you go, hey, you know what? League title winning manager.
Yeah, bro, I don't
the guy that's
it.
taking us back to the summit. That I understand. Carrick, I need to see, even though I've been a fan of what Carrick's done, again, exceeded all my expectations. I need to see more in this final 5 years.
Oh, massively.
I need to see more performances is where I'm at with.
Yeah.
Result is important. I need to, if he performs better, then I'll go. I see why, because again, the pool is.
Because if we're being honest, what we see from Carrick is pretty much the basics. And that shows that the quality of the squad is not as terrible as we thought.
Yeah, exactly.
But
look at Real Madrid, bro. They're getting Mourinho back, bro.
Yeah, but
Mourinho.
They getting Mourinho back, no chance.
Bro. He's saying he wants a job. They're looking at him. He looks serious, Mourinho.
Guys, if they go to Mourinho, I missed this in 2026. They're trying to sign Mourinho
back. Mourinho. He's washed.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Mourinho.
Let's be honest, though. Mourinho might give you that good feeling of maybe he might win you La Liga. He might do something, but
I think he's done. I don't think he can.
I don't think he's that level of tactician now where it's still his aura that's gonna get him these jobs. And it's Mourinho.
Yeah. What's the last league title Mourinho won?
Last league title.
His last league title was with Chelsea.
Did he win with Fenerbahce? I don't think he did any winning for Fenerbahce.
No, he didn't.
So he didn't even win the Turkish league.
No, didn't win the Turkish league.
Chelsea. 2015. What year was Chelsea?
20.
No. It was. He won the last titles with Roma, the Conference League.
No. League title. Let me clarify that.
League title. Chelsea.
League title is Chelsea.
Yeah, 11 years ago.
11. Tells you all you need to know, man. This was the guy that was the guy, man. 2014-15 was his last league title.
Last season. Yeah. Simeone Inzaghi now, man, another back 3-4-3 manager. I don't want to.
What I agree. Like, even if I don't want Carrick as a manager, it's hard to pick because we are in a different era of football now. And I hate to be repeating myself because I've been looking at this with my brother recently. They are hiring managers that will work in this current era. Clubs, man-to-man press, high data, high energy, versatile players, and all of this is. I'm not a big fan, as I said at the start of the show, but I think whoever we like maybe he's not a good fit for the current type of football that is required at the moment. So maybe Areola.
What about? Do you like Nagelsmann?
I like Nagelsmann. But you know what? I was arguing this with my brother as well. It's been a long time since he's had a job at a club. Of course,
Bayern was his last job.
His last job was Bayern Munich, and that was 4 years ago because he was in charge of Germany for the last World Cup. So it's at least 4 years.
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while since he's been at Thingy. You know what I mean? So
to be fair,
again,
Enrique had his personal stuff in his life, and he took the national team job, and then he did the madness with PSG. So that doesn't mean Nagelsmann cannot be a good manager after all this time, of course. But
bro, no one excites me. I'll be real with you, man. If you know what it is here, if you told me like Areola's being a manager, cool. All right, cool, whatever. Luis Enrique excites me, but we're not getting him. Like, we're not getting him. You're just not leaving PSG. I'm telling you right now, PSG, unless you really, really want to leave and you've had enough and you're bored, that's when you'll leave. But right now, PSG, the best team in the world right now. Them alongside Bayern Munich.
I can't lie. Go back to back, like in the Champions League. Why would you leave at that point? And they're going to try and improve in the summer as well.
You know, the average age is 24, broski. You know that, man.
Yeah, why would you leave?
24.
Yeah, but they have managed to combine, and Enrique is such a class manager. He's the best manager in the world, to be honest. They've managed to combine physical beasts, like proper athletes, with insanely good footballers.
Look at that midfield, bro. Zaire Emery, Femi Ruiz, Neves,
Kvaratskhelia, and then
man,
I remember I wanted Ousmane Dembele when we were linked to Sancho, and the amount of shit I got.
He was in a bad patch, though, wasn't he? That time, innit? Remember the injury,
but the play is good. And look at the manager, what he did with him.
I know.
He won a Ballon d'Or, for Christ's sake.
He's in a striker role up front, you know what I mean? Lone wolf, and then, you know what I mean?
As well. Centre half, the fullbacks, Nuno and Hakimi.
And now, man, we're just, I don't know, man, what's going on, man? You know what I mean, with our team. But yeah, we'll get there, man. We just got to build a squad, innit? They built the squad. They got Campos, world-class director of football. Yeah. They did it. So, end of the day, we need to get to that level. That we shout out to Moise. We need to aspire to be PSG. We need to aspire to be them. You know what I mean?
I think we could lure Luis Enrique to United. Not this year, but in another year's time.
Maybe, I agree. That's the sort of football I want to play, though, man. This, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You said it before there, like in terms of fluidity, it's not about positioning. This is the perfect embodiment of that.
Exactly. Yeah. If you look at Bayern Munich and PSG, who are arguably the two best teams in the world at the moment, if you look at the fluidity and the change within the players, it's insane.
Yeah,
they are so versatile, so well drilled, and so physical that they are impossible.
You have to have to do that. You have to have high quality players. That's where they utilize. You have to have Enrique. I think is an exceptional manager, phenomenal, without doubt. But they also have exceptional players.
Yeah, like, but they scouted them properly. They scouted them properly because Kvaratskhelia for 60 million euros. Why did we not go buy him? And I was on it. People were saying we had Rashford. I said, go get Kvaratskhelia.
It's a problem that we hold on to our players too much. Exactly. This is the problem. We're thinking about that position now, but he's taking his position. Shut up, man.
Exactly.
Real talk, though, man. But he's. What about this player here? I don't care, man. Bring him, and then we deal with the problem, bro.
Exactly, because if you tell me, if you tell me Chao Neves is taking Kobe Maino's place, but we win a treble, bro, be my guest.
Broski, man, learn off each other, adapt, bro. Be amongst the greatness. You know what I mean? Like squad, build a squad, man. Zaire Emery is on the bench for PSG, and look at him when he's in the team now. Bro, he's still quality.
Look at every successful club, like at their prime. Look at who they had on the bench, and you will be stunned. If you look at Chelsea's Jose Mourinho, who they had on the bench, you'll be stunned. If you look at Manchester United with Sir Alex, the great teams we had, look who's on the bench, you'll be shocked. If you look at Real Madrid win the 3-peat, look who's on the bench.
Yeah.
At Barcelona, they had Fabregas on the bench.
Yeah. I can't lie to you, man. We got a lot to do, man. And Champions League, I don't want to be embarrassed next year. I want to be there. I want to be going to the Bernabeu. I want to be going to the Stade de France, wherever they're called. I want to be there, but I don't want to be embarrassed at the same time. I don't want to be going there and then Bumo can't turn and Mandem You know what I mean, bro? You know what I mean? They're not shifting their bodies, man. I'll be real with you, man.
I don't know.
I don't want to go to a fight with some sticks and that. I want to go to a fight with machine artillery.
Yeah, because I remember the last time we played against Atletico Madrid at their place, and I had Peter Maguire getting spun. I was so ashamed.
Yeah, bro, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, partly prompts, whatever it's called, man. We just need to be ready, man, because we can't get embarrassed again, man. We need to be ready with a squad. And that's why I said 6 to 7 signing, because then I can be confident, say, you know what? No excuses then. If you bring me 2 midfielders and a centre back, and that's our January transfer, that's our summer window.
Yeah, because to be fair, if you turn up to Atletico Madrid away and Maguire and Burma are the best you've got to offer, it's not looking good, is it?
It's not good, man. It's not good. Is that good? We need to get more than good. Good isn't good enough. We need to be like
United, for fuck's sake. So
look at Chelsea, PSG 8-2, man. Them 8-2 on aggregate. That's the levels right now.
Well, they slapped a good Inter Milan team 5-0 in the cup final.
I know. 5-0 in the final.
Italian teams don't concede more than 3.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need to be on it. We need to be on it in the summer. 100%. We
should be on it, man. It's exciting, but I also think it's a bit daunting. The fact that what if Ineos don't meet our expectations?
I think they will. You know what? I think they will, because in the windows they've done well. So I can only go.
But I feel like this is the biggest window, though. You see the 2 other windows? I think they were windows because, like,
they were the biggest windows at the time, though. Hey? I know what you're saying, but at that time, they were the 2 biggest windows at the time. This is now the biggest window. Yeah,
but
I get what you're saying, but that's to be done. Go on.
I feel like this window is to take you to the next level. Them 2 windows were to take us out of the embarrassment. Then it was to take us to be in a
you have to up the levels. They contributed, like the last window we just had and the window before have contributed to us getting back into the Champions League.
Thank you. But now it's the
top 4 side. Now it's the next step of like wherever the levels are. But yes, we need to improve, like 100%. Is it a daunting task? It's daunting for them because this is on you. Look, this ain't on me. I'm a fan. This is on you lot to deal with this. And the manager is important. Because the reason why Chelsea, even though Chelsea are not near PSG levels wise, there's no way they should be going there with Liam Rosenior in charge. Liam Rosenior should not be going up against Luis Enrique and that PSG side. Because Chelsea were in the game in the first leg. They were 3-2 down and they decided to go for it. And then obviously they conceded the 2 goals and ended up losing 5-2. So this is why you need to go get an astute manager who's of a certain quality. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, for real. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. It's been a lit stream. You feel me? I've enjoyed it. I can't lie to you, man. It's been a crazy stream. You know what I mean? I would appreciate if everybody could hit the like button. We still got 383. The target was 500. You know what I mean? Can everyone like the video? You know what I mean? Solid. Nearly 2 hours. Adam said only 1 hour, and he's been there for 2 hours now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like I have something exactly now, and I'm a bit late, but that's fine. But we're family together here now. It's nice.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, man. So yeah, man, that it'd be appreciated if you would hit the like button on the way out. Big up to all the super chats tonight. You know what I mean? All the donations. And you know what I like about this channel is that we always we could have a debate. You know what I mean? Nobody agrees with each other, and even the comments, man. I get cooked on the comments. You know, we all get cooked, you know what I mean? But it's about having a different opinion, you know what I mean? And that's what separates us from, you know, these other channels where it's kind of like, you know,
echo chamber.
Yeah, echo chamber. Like, we don't do that around here. So we want to debate, and that's what it's about, man. Adam, thank you very much, man, for joining in.
Thank you for having me, as always, my bro. It's been a while since I've been on as well, so thank you.
Yeah.
Man. Especially this Sunday show with Flawless and the rest of the guys. I love it. Love it.
Big up, man. Defo, man. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure, bro. Always a pleasure to have you on, man, each and every time, man. And Flawless, big up to you as always, man.
Blessings for having me, man. Appreciate you giving me the platform. I always enjoy this show. And like I said, they've been so much better since Manchester United have been better because we've had much more positive things to talk about. Actually winning games and getting results and going into the summer with actual like positive mindset that we can do something and improve. But big up, always good talking to you, Adam. Shouts to the chat as well. And again, big up to you, Saeed, for having me on. Appreciate it.
Come on, bro. Anytime, bro. Anytime, man. Big up the community. We are going to redirect to Flawless. Chelsea defeat Leeds, is it right?
Yeah. Q&A. That's what we're running. So talking, obviously, FA Cup semi-finals, the league, Champions League as well, to be more, and of course, United as well. So, yeah. Tap in.
So, yeah, man. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, people, man. I appreciate everybody here. I'll be back tomorrow, midday live. And yeah, we'll be obviously. I won't be at the game tomorrow, so there'll be a watch along tomorrow. And obviously, we got everything else, Big Six and everything out like that. So yeah, man. But yeah, head over to Flawless right now, Sarcasm City TV, and yeah, we'll see you over there, people. Take care.